Welcome back to the Beat 139. I'm Doc.
I'm Don Vito. How y'all doing this evening? What's going on? You know, we got our first guest of the evening. My man Jack Thriller, known as the king of pop comedy, radio host, and internet talk host show. This is 50.com. 3 seasons, season 5 to season 8, as cast member of Wild 'N Out on MTV and MTV2. Jack Thriller is like considered the hardest working man in business, multi-talented. Jack Thriller, how you doing today, my brother?
Hey man, I didn't even know I did all that
Oh,
shit. Nigga, I was like, nigga, who you talking about?
I'm talking about you,
Who
man.
you talking about right now, man?
Man, Chan, you been
Damn.
working, man.
Yo, yeah. And we left a lot of shit out too. I was just thinking about myself, you know, like I've been doing it for a long time, bro. This go back when I'm 12 years old, man. I bust 37 May 7th. I started off doing stand-up comedy when I was 17 years old.
Right.
And I came with the likes of Lil Duval and, you know, Carlos Miller and, you know, a lot of people that's on Wild 'N Out right now. And, you know, I'm really happy to be here. Oh, I was 12 years old. I was in a play with a rerun from What's Happening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's called A Will to Survive. It was a gospel play. My stepdaddy wrote it. And so that was my first little taste of being inside, on the stage, on the stage period. And when I got that the instant gratification of saying something funny and people responding and with a thunderous response and laughing. And I was like, yo, yeah, this is how I want to live my life. And so I went to a lot of performing arts camps and stuff after that. And, dropped in high school and dropped out the same year, went in 96, came out in 96. And, you know, made a conscious effort to say, yeah, I'm gonna be a stand-up comic. And I'm going to do this with my life and I'm gonna take care of myself. Just like this. My mom, she didn't really want me to do it because, you know, as everybody know, I got a glass eye and I was born blind in my left eye. And, you know, she didn't want me to do that. You know, she didn't think that, you know, if somebody with a glass eye be able to make it inside show business and stuff. And, you know, I was always that kid where you told me it was something that I couldn't do. I went out of my way to show you that I could do it and, you know, let me do it myself and da-da-da-da. You know, Jack Thriller, just the whole persona that it comes from being ostracized and bullied as a kid coming in school, going to school, and I would never let bullies or push me over. I was always the kid that if you said something to me, I was gonna say something back, and I didn't care what the consequences was. You know what I'm saying? No matter how old a kid, I was in kindergarten fighting 5th graders, getting chased home by mobs of kids, 20 motherfuckers throwing rocks and shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to kill me, trying to kill a little boy.
Yeah.
And I would go back to school the next day like ain't shit happened. I'm still here. And I kept on doing that over the years, not just in physically, but literally and professionally. Every time I ever got knocked down, I always got back up, you know what I'm saying? And said to myself, you know, what did you quit to?
Right.
You know, and somebody always gonna know that I was the dude that was on this or on that. So you can't just go get a regular job even if you want to quit. You know what I'm saying? Failure was never an option. I know I just gave you a line.
So let me ask you something. Where you from?
I was born in Albany, Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah, 229.
Okay.
Ray Charles from there.
Yeah.
Phil Mob.
Phil Mob.
Yeah, you remember Phil Mob?
Yeah.
Yeah, they from there. My mom, she used to sing background for James Brown.
Wow.
And she moved out to LA to become a singer. And, you know, she just got this courage. She met my daddy. He went out there to be an actor.
Yeah.
And, you know, they got together and had a baby and ended up moving back to Georgia. And I was raised in Atlanta.
Oh, you raised in
Decatur.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. My sister lived in Decatur. Right?
Yes, Decatur, way is great. And so, that's
Still
where I
got your accent.
Yeah. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Something that used to piss me off all the time is when you have somebody inside your class that's from New York or some shit like that, and they go up there and they start coming back, yo, son, what's going on, B? Like, nigga, why are you talking like that? it's just weird how people let other people affect them.
Exactly.
You know, so you got to know who you is, so you know who you ain't.
Exactly.
You know, so I've been with people like 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, but I still ain't never. I always just made it a conscious thing to be myself, and I don't care what nobody. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, I don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
Make up your mind, but I'm gonna be myself, and I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing it for my family, and you know, I ain't. I'm not afraid to be me.
Yeah.
And I know I ain't got to be what you want me to be.
Exactly. So how did you get the name Jack Thriller?
T.I. named me, man. Hey. Yeah, my stage name used to be Honey Bun. and like all around, I started doing stand up back in the BMF days and whatnot. So all the gangsters, the cap killers, the strippers and shit, they used to be at the comedy club. Hey, it was this DJ, radio DJ by the name of Chris Lover.
Okay.
Yes, and he ended up turning into this guy y'all probably heard of him named Ludacris.
Right.
And he used to host the comedy nights.
Right.
And then he used to bring me up on stage like, Alright, so the next comedian coming to the stage, man, he got a real funny name. Y'all give it up for Honey Bun. And so, you know, Jeezy used to be in there, T.I., this for everybody with who they was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, Outkast was in there too, but they were already Outkast and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, when Tip was in there, he would be in there with this comedian named Roland Powell. And Roland Powell ended up being this guy named Lil Duval.
Wow.
Okay. Later on. Yeah. And, you know, me and Lil Duval became cool and stuff, and I started opening up for him, going on the road with him, living with him and shit. And, you know what I'm saying, being a writer and all this. And, you know, people, they hated that my name was Honey Bun because they thought it was so gay. And like, I'm not calling you Honey Bun, but you cool as fuck. And then, you know, I think, you know, fast forward to about 2009, and, you know, things is just stagnant. And I'm feeling complacent inside of my career. And I just needed a change. And, you know, I wanted this to move. And before I was moving, it was this incident one night when we was inside the studio. Tip was just getting ready to go to jail for the first time for the guns and stuff like that. And it was like an intervention. I'm gonna send y'all a video clip of it if y'all ain't already got it. But yeah, we was in the studio and they made me change my name that night. T.I. was like, hey, he got one eye, so we're gonna call him Jack Sparrow. From Pirates of the Caribbean, that's what Johnny Depp's character was. And, you know, I like the Jack, but I also was a big time Michael Jackson fan. Everybody knew that, so that's where the Thriller came from.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I was young at the time. I used to be young. And I put the young Jack Thriller, and that's how that happened. Yeah.
Oh, you was young Jack Thriller.
Yeah, young Jack Thriller.
So let me ask you something. Since you said you're a Michael Jackson fan,
Hardcore.
how do you feel about Oprah, you know, back in this project just came out? Leaving.
What you mean when you say she back in? What you mean? Because I really kind of, I ain't even front, I distanced myself from that particular project. I didn't like, I know it was out, but I gave it no attention.
But she been interviewing the guys Wade and the other guy.
Would you say that she is pro them or she just interviewing them? She doing it for business? You think she really fucking with what they talking about? And she believe it?
I think so. I could be wrong. That's what I think.
From where you sit, that's what you think?
Yeah.
From where you sit, that's what you think?
No, I think Oprah's in it for business, man.
Yeah, I think she in it for business, man. Because, you know, I remember the interview that Oprah did at Michael Jackson's house. And she was very intrigued by him. And, you know, people had said what they said was saying about him then, was saying about him now then. You know, and I think that he's just a product of being a genius. He's a genius, man. Michael Jackson was a showman. You know, he understood the art of escapism and what that is, and mysticism, and creating illusions and imagination. You know, he always was he was always about that shock value type shit. And that's where you remember the whole thing about him buying the Elephant Man's bones, you know, or the oxygen chamber, that particular stunt, you know, or the Captain Z thing that he did, or Thriller. The first of his kind. He was the mastermind behind all of this. He was Willy Wonka. You know what I'm saying? He's a wizard. He was a freaking genius. And he understood what keep people talking. He understood social media before social media was even out. He knew how to keep you looking at him. He started the whole keep my name in your mouth movement. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking genius, marketing genius.
Yeah, he definitely
And
was.
so part of that, things that he did inside of his the whole makeup of who Michael Jackson is was this really friendly, meek character where it's inviting. He looks really nice, and you don't feel intimidated by him.
Mm-hmm.
And but then he's super talented in the way what he does with his artistry, as far as singing, dancing, and all that shit. He looked like he was weak, but then what he was really doing was saying, "Hey, come on in, over here. It's cool. I'm nice. I'm cool." And out of that part of doing that, with the whole kid thing, because I remember him saying why he hung around kids, and even in the Oprah interview originally, and he was just saying that kids ain't judgmental and they ain't are jaded or poisoned by what's happening in society. They dreamers still. They still have dreams and whatnot, and they're not negative. Grown-ups, when you get into the hustle and bustle of life, and you got bills and shit, and then people start dying, and just a lot of people break down and they become pessimistic. Children are like that. You can mold them into being, dreamers, and they turn into doctors and lawyers and all that. I know. I got a couple of friends that spent the night over at Michael Jackson's house, and they say he never nowhere near touched them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and like even with that boy Wade and whatever the fuck his name is, if y'all remember right, Wade was doing a fucking tribute for him when he died. He threw a tribute for him.
Yeah.
He went on trial. And said he testified saying that Michael Jackson didn't touch nobody and all that other shit and da 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 da. And even that one boy that said he did, he ended up killing himself because he knew he was lying.
Yeah, good, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, so if you asking me, do I believe Michael Jackson touched shit? No, I don't. I don't. He's a victim of the way he wanted to live his life. He came over here, and he's the most famous dude in the world outside of Jesus.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't say nothing wrong. I didn't.
That's
it ain't. He was the most famous motherfucker that ever walked this bitch.
black kids that know him, man.
Man, he still is.
When he died.
Yeah, you know how much Michael Jackson made last year? Dead, $400 million.
Right.
Come on, man.
That catalog, huh?
Come on, man. Michael Jackson owned fucking the theme to the James Bond. I know you know about the Beatles already, but did you know the James Bond and all kinds of other, the Rolling Stones and all kinds of shit that it will blow your fucking mind. And he had a situation going on with that whole Sony movement where he was about to release all the people that were signed and give them rights to their masters. He was gonna give it to them. You never buy it back.
Right. He showing love.
He was really show love.
Right,
So
right.
I mean, I'm leaving.
So let me ask you something. What part of your career when you felt, okay, you said you're doing stand-up in Atlanta, right?
I do stand up here too.
Yeah.
So I show this Saturday night, Gotham.
Yeah, he showing love.
Yeah, Gotham Comedy Club. This is my first time playing there too. I'm really excited about it.
What day is it?
Saturday, the 9th. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
we'll
pull up,
Yeah.
support you. But also, right, when was it when you felt like, damn, I made it?
I never felt that way.
You still don't feel
No, I ain't made it.
Not made it, but you know what I mean? Like, what?
When did I feel like this? What you
I'm
asking?
like, I feel like you too. Like, I'm never satisfied, so I feel like I'm
No, I ain't being nothing yet. I'm familiar. I'm living my dream. I'm doing what I want to do with my life, and I'm making money off of it. I'm able to take care of my family, and but there's a whole nother level to it, man. I ain't do the. I'm trying to get what Kev is. I'm trying to get what my heroes like the Jamie Foxxes and the Eddie Murphys, the Richard Pryors, man. It's so many different levels to it. And I come from the classic era of being a stand-up, not the Instagram movement of being a stand-up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got a lot to go prove on stage and shit. So, you know, 2020, May, I'm doing my Netflix special and whatnot, Sleep with One Eye Open. And yeah, I'm fixing to let you know what happened to me.
Yeah.
I'm finna let you know what happened to me, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there was a lot of ugly shit happened to me.
Right.
To get right here, right now, to be able to be talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, man, I went blind for 3 weeks. Like literally had my good eye so shut. I was inside of, I'm a domestic abuse survivor. I was with this chick that she hit me in my good eye. We both have been friends.
Oh, wow.
And she tried to take my good eye.
How long did this happen?
It is May 7th, my birthday.
Wow.
2000, was it last year? 18?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was on like you can Google it. Jack Thriller beat this girl ass. Yeah, she'll pop up and whatnot, which was some bullshit. Yeah. So you know, I was married and divorced last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, got married Valentine's Day, got divorced Halloween, got a trick and a treat.
How that?
I married a groupie by accident.
Okay.
Married a groupie by accident, and I said that to say that, you know, you gotta be careful who you let inside your circle when you on the way up, especially you one of the people that like helping folks, like Michael Jackson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people just have agendas. They only around you for what you can do for them and not because they fuck with you. And you know, just the same way God hear your prayers, the devil hear them too. You know, it's people that come around you and they find out exactly what you like and what you don't like, and they'll make their whole life around that shit. You seen Coming to America when homegirl was like, whatever you like, whatever you want to eat. Yeah. Oh, you like skiing? I like skiing too. Bitch, I'm just playing. I don't like skiing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had then married this girl after like 6 months. She used to be on my show, Party and Bullshit. But keep in mind, I had made this show for this girl that hit me in the eye. I made the show for her. DTF Radio. I was trying to give her a little platform, get her brand together because she wanted to do some else because I told her how to edit, shoot, all kind of shit. Be a publicist, put her in the game, put her with people that were helping her get money, and she was making a name for herself, but it wasn't enough. And so I got this, the DTF people was offering me a show and whatnot, and I gave it to her. And I said, do what you want with it, but this is what I think you should do. Get you 3 girls as a female host and shit, and da-da-da. And, find out what a name you want to call it and blah, blah, blah. So just like everybody else, it was hard for her. She didn't want to do the work to make it happen. She wanted me to be up there with her. And I made the shit so you could have your own shit to go do your own thing.
Right.
And so when that didn't work, I ended up breaking up with her. We was together for like 2.5 years. And I still had the show at DTF that I didn't know what the fuck to do with it, and I didn't want nothing to do with it. But I went on, kept it. I was talking to this DJ that helped me put the show together, and I came up with a name for it, Party and Bullshit. And I told him while I was out of town. And this is funny because it's some more bullshit that was happening inside of my life at the same time because I went and did this famous episode of Drink Champs while I was away. I was telling them what to do. And I don't know if y'all have seen this episode of Drink Champs where I got into 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
This is the Party and Bullshit is being created while I'm getting cussed out by 2 Chainz. And when I told her to do, I said, hey, listen, the show gonna be Party and Bullshit. Go make a flyer and say I need 20 girls, and I want 20. Jack Thriller wanted 20 girls be co-hosts with him and shit, and give me 20 cameramen, and we're gonna put them all in that same room at the same time. Organized chaos. Let's do that. And the 2 Chainz thing, that shit had blew up everywhere, and blah blah blah. I ain't know 2 Chainz was that mad at me. I came back. I had to go do this party and bullshit show. It was on Monday. Mondays I ain't have nothing to do. Nobody ain't have nothing to do, so I thought it was the perfect day to do it. And I walk into the studio, and this shit packed with nothing but women, cameras, and all this other shit. And I had I invited a battle rapper, I think that day, named Cortez. And I was like, oh, this shit gonna work. This is dope. And it turned into a thing. Mondays was the new Friday. It's the hottest day party on internet radio. And
I gotta jump in on this because I went to party and bullshit show Monday with him.
yeah.
So he told me to come down at 11 o'clock. I ain't know what to expect. He like, yo, come 11 o'clock and come on down and hang out with me, come on the show. I called Dr. I'm going down there, man. I'm gonna hold him down because he coming to the show on Wednesday. I come upstairs, I come inside, look around. I said, damn. It's like, he ain't lying. It's like mad chicks in their makeup and all this and hair being done. He's sitting up in the chair. He got the barber cutting his hair and everything. They got food everywhere. They got drinks over there. The DJ setting up, get ready to get on 1s and 2s. I'm like, oh, okay.
So the ambiance was going on.
It's nice. It's nice. What he's saying is 100.
Yeah.
And it's 11 a.m. though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's 11 a.m. You know?
Yeah.
On a Monday. On a Monday. This ain't like brunch on a Saturday. So it's on a Monday.
Yeah.
Most people, now this is down there by Madison Square Garden. Most people walking fast to go to work. I'm about to go party and bullshit with Jack Thriller.
and don't forget, it was a snow day.
It was a snow day, exactly.
Yeah.
And everybody was there. It was nice.
A slow day.
It was not a slow day.
It wasn't a slow day.
It was a movement going on.
There's a movement, man.
Strong.
In the show, it was a great show. I had a lot of fun. I stayed longer than I expected. You know, I was like, yo, I'm
Ate
staying
good,
drank good,
network, fellowship,
all that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
everybody in it was cool, and I just like the way you ran the show.
I was directing traffic up in that motherfucker.
Directed traffic and everything, and like I was calling Dr. This show is all right, man.
But you know what the whole point is that the show, right? With now, it's about putting people on, bro.
Exactly.
It's about taking that whole gatekeeper thing out, and you know what I'm saying. I didn't audition them girls.
Right.
I said show up, and this is you watch the show, and you know what I'm saying. Get in where you fit in. We're all black. Come have makeup ready. We're gonna touch you up. If you a 2, we'll make you look like a 4.
Put 2 points on you?
So Jeff, you guys record back there as well? When everyone's setting up, are you recording in there as well, or is that more intimate?
No, we recording the whole
So
time.
you're recording the whole time. So you partying bullshitting the whole time.
The whole
time.
Yeah, the whole time. And you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to get a TV show for it right now. So you know, people. I've been shopping the shit since I've been doing it for 3 years now. And you know, people didn't know what to do with Jack Thriller. And I just got tired of going to auditions and stuff and being in other people's shit. I wanted to take a page out of my man Nick Cannon book and just make my own shit and whatnot, and get in, put myself in position. Because I remember even Nick fought for me to get on his show. The people at the networks was just like, I don't know if the audience would be cool with seeing a guy with a glass eye every week and whatnot. But Nick was like, nah, Jack is dope.
Right.
Put Jack on and let Jack be Jack. Let Jack wear his jackets, his Michael Jackson jackets. And
let him do his thing.
Yeah, let him do his thing. And you know, the rest is history.
Right.
And when I started seeing it was a lot of younger comedians coming on, I was like, okay, this is for them. This is a young man game. So I moved out the way, and I wanted to do my, like I said, create my own thing. And I would call Nick, and he would give me advice on how to do it, and And I just wanted to create my own shit. I work for 50. 50 create his own shit. Right. And so you got this, you got these examples and whatnot. It's not easy. It's not easy, but nobody tells me what to do. Right. And that's what I really.
How did the film thing come into play?
Hey man, when I was in Atlanta, and I was just like really tired of just the same Groundhog Day every day. I was sitting on the couch with my uncle, and we was watching Taylor Smiley. He was interviewing 50 Cent, and he said, "Hey, yo, I'm looking for writers, comedians, and directors and shit. I started this new company called Cheetah Vision, and I'm just gonna start putting people on." This was in 2009, and February. And my uncle was like, "You need to move up to New York and go find 50 Cent." And I was like, "Nigga, I ain't never been to New York in my life. So where the fuck am I gonna find 50 Cent at? And why would he fuck with a nigga from Atlanta?" And he said, "Hey, bro, if you do the same shit you doing down here, you the same way you went to the Soulja Boy video, and you was the only nigga with a Superman suit on. I'm pretty sure you gonna be the only nigga with one eye up in New York and whatnot. And I don't know how you gonna do it, but I know you gonna do it."
Right.
And yeah, so he had called his brother that stayed in Harlem on 146th Street and whatnot, and he said, "Hey, come let nephew come up here and stay with you for, you know, the 6 months, and if you don't get the shit together, we just send him on back now." And I when I came up here, never been to New York before in my life. Well, yes, I did. I went coincidentally the next month, because my homeboy Gabriel Hart, famous video director, did Versace, all that shit, and we did the Duval DVD too. And I also was assistant director on My President is Black. Okay. Yeah, with G's and Nines. This is the year one we had to do a music video for the Lox and Fat Joe. And so, like I told you, that situation that happened with Tavis Smiley, that's February. March, I was up here doing assistant directing this Lox video, this Fat Joe video. And while I was here, I was like, "Oh shit, I need to get down and go get on stage and see what's popping." So I hit my man up, Rob Stapleton, and whatnot. You know, he come down to Atlanta, and you know, he stayed at my house and shit. And I was like, "Hey, dog, I was thinking about moving up to New York and shit." He said, "Hey, if anybody can come up here and do that shit, you can. But hey, change your name." But anyway, we'll talk about that later. And he told me to come to the dugout. The dugout is in
Bronx.
Yes, the Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, right.
And you gonna feature for Capone tonight. And I was like, "Oh shit, okay." And one thing I heard is if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere.
That was your first opening down there?
The first time. First time. I went on stage. He gave me like $500 and shit. And I went up and I rocked that bitch. And I left with a bitch too. And so I was like, "Oh, I want to be here." Capone calls me 6 a.m. He said, "Hey dog, where you living at right now?" And I said, "I'm in Atlanta and shit." He said, "You move up here, I got $2,000 worth of shows for you, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "What?" And so I told my uncle to call my other uncle, "Hey, I want to move up here." So August 6th, I moved up here and whatnot. I met a director. I met this dude, another dude that's an editor in Times Square. When I was walking around, I'm like, "What the fuck is I gonna do here?" The same day, first day I'm here. And they were like, "Hey, you be in the music videos and you would do shit with Lil Duval, shoot skits with him." Roland Powell, he was a Roland Powell still, and he ain't changed his name yet. And I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, check this out. We want to shoot some videos for you. Just let us get the credit for it and whatnot." And then, you know, even exchange. I'm like, "All right, this dope." So we shot a skit where I was interviewing Michael Vick, a fake interview.
Right.
And the shit went viral, and one of the sites that picked it up was this site called thisis50.com. Then Vlad TV picked it up. Then World Star picked it up. It was viral. This is 09. And I was like, "Oh shit, this is how I can meet 50 right here." So I started doing them skits over and over and over again, and doing more skits and shit. And this 50 would throw shit up. And in January of 2010, 50 hit me up. Vlad TV hit me up, World Star hit me up, and whatnot, and I took meetings with everybody, and I went with 50 because that's who I came to see. So them 6 months I was supposed to be here, I did it in 4.
Wow.
I met him in 4, and when I went to talk to 50, he said, "I'm gonna put you on the radio, G Unit Radio. I'm gonna make you the G Unit comedian, and she's gonna blow your shit up." And then I was like, "All right, let's do it." And the rest is history.
It was titled So Disrespectful. That was it.
That's when So Disrespectful started.
Right.
Yeah, and that's when I started to find myself, and I realized who Jack Thriller was.
So let me ask you, so Vlad TV, what he's gonna do with you?
Vlad wanted me to do them interviews that he was doing.
Oh,
that he does. Yeah. He
yeah.
wanted me to do that. Be a personality on the
Oh, okay.
Yeah, be a personality on Black TV because I told him, no nigga, you got to show people my face. You got
Yeah, because he don't ever show his face.
Yeah, he don't ever show his face.
Yeah, he never show his face.
Yeah, he don't want that. He don't want that kind of smoke, but he want the smoke too at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you get the Vlad can put you numbers.
Yeah, he got the numbers.
Yeah,
he got the
numbers.
Yeah.
His numbers.
Yeah.
So you think if your uncles never pushed you, you would have came to New York City?
Nope. No, you know what I did? Or I would have did?
What?
I moved to LA. Man, yeah, I would move to LA.
That was your main plan. That was your plan before you.
Yeah, that's what everybody's
Like,
playing.
to the city,
Everybody's.
right?
Everybody's. Every comic, every actor, everybody wants to go to Hollywood. Everybody wants to go to Hollywood. I came to New York because it was somewhere for me to stay.
And your uncles pushed you.
And my uncle.
Yeah,
pushed me.
yeah.
And it's a train system up here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I go, no, keep in mind, my uncle, when I got up here, he made me pay rent now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was sleeping in the living
Oh,
room on the floor.
He seen the talent. He's like, okay.
Yeah, he
I
gave
know
me a
what you
shot.
do.
He gave me,
And you had 6 months and you did it in 4.
yeah, I did it in 4. And you said the same
He paid
thing.
rent, so it ain't matter.
Yeah.
Once you start paying that rent, he's like, all right, you can stay.
Hey, you know what it is too? When I got here, like all the New York niggas, they wouldn't, the comedians, they was not trying to book me.
Yeah.
Because I was from Atlanta.
No, they wasn't feeling you.
No, they wasn't feeling me. What ended up happening was I was at Caroline's one night with my man Corey Holcomb, right? And Corey, Cypher Sounds was there. And I wanted to meet Cypher Sounds, and I went over there and talked to him and shit because he was at 197 at the time, and blah blah blah. But and I know he wanted to do comedy, and he had just opened up for Corey.
Right.
And I was talking to Cypher, and he blew me off. And then Corey saw him blowing me off, and he was like, "Hey, bro, I need you to fuck with my little homie, man." And you know what I'm saying? He was like, "Hey, all right, well, meet me up at the radio station on Monday, and I'm going meet me at the radio station on Monday. I want you to come up and write some jokes for me." I met him up at the radio station. I wrote some shit for him. He said, "Yo, this shit is dope as fuck. Yo, I got this show on that I do at Comics. It's a comedy club called Comics on 14th Street." And I opened up for him, and it was a new nigga show, new comic show, part of the show, and it was a regular comedy show. And on the second part, and it was a who's who every night, a New York version of the shit that I used to do in Atlanta. And I started hosting that poppin' night, and all the comics was like, "This nigga just got here, and he on." And then everybody that curved me had to bow down to me and kiss the ring. I became the man up in here.
Right.
Just like that. And it's still like that.
So you think that was the name when everything just kicked off for you?
Yeah, but in the comedy, on the comedy part of it, and on me finding out my personality
Right.
on the internet, because I was shit, all the shit that these niggas doing now on in social media, all that stuff, I did that shit first. Lil Duval, we did that shit.
Right.
We did that shit first. Spoken Reasons, he was our kid. Who was another new nigga back then? It was all of them. I'm all their daddies. I'm all of them daddies.
All like that?
All absolutely.
You ready to come out? You ready to come?
They grew up on me.
Did some work with Master P too, right?
Yeah, Master P Hood started comedy. 2006. Yeah, my homeboy Head, he comic. He told me he's doing something with P and shit, and you know he was gonna fly me up to Virginia, Fayetteville, Virginia. He didn't fly me up. The nigga came and picked me up from the house. I thought we were going to the airport. We drove all the way to Virginia from Atlanta. That was some bullshit. yeah. And so we did the comedy show. Yeah. And Cat Williams was on the DVD. Fucking AJ Johnson. All the motherfuckers I had seen on TV that I grew up on. It was some great comedy shit. Yeah, and that ain't front. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I thought I was gonna make it a bunch of times. I even thought I was gonna make it when the Soulja Boy video came out and the Superman shit. Cause we were all at the video shoot. Me, Lil Duval, goddamn Fabo, Lil Bow Wow, all of my Mario, everybody was there, and I was Superman. In the Superman, that whole video, you couldn't tell me this wasn't it. But it ain't one thing to get you, it's a whole bunch of shit.
Exactly.
It is not a sprint, it is a marathon.
Yes,
You
right.
have to keep running,
Yes,
running,
right.
and going and going.
Yes.
And hey, it happened when God wanted it to happen, not when you wanted it to
Tell
But you know
people
what?
that all the time.
I'm glad you said that to our viewers about it's not sprint. Because I try to tell people like we put in a lot of work right now. We put in a lot of work. We constantly at it. And so we also tell our team members also like we got to keep it going. We got to keep our foot. Got to keep it going. So I'm glad part of the viewers people think that it's just like overnight.
Hell no.
Yeah.
And even the shit that they look like it's overnight ain't overnight if you go listen to the backstories of it. I was watching Unsung yesterday. It was the one with Lloyd on there. And the only reason why I was watching it because somebody had said, "Hey, I saw you inside because I was in Lloyd video, the Hey Young Girl shit." And they said they used your part in the video and I was watching it. And I was like, "Oh shit, Lloyd is an official old school nigga now."
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and just to go to show you, it don't stop.
Don't stop.
It don't stop. People looking at him like he on Unsung. You Unsung supposed to be
For the old head.
oh yeah. Yeah, and it's so easy to become an old head. And I didn't realize when young niggas start calling me Unc and OG, I'm like, who is this nigga talking to? I just came out. No, this can't be God. I'm only 36. Don't do this to me. I haven't made it yet. Listen, and that's you know what my biggest fear is?
What?
My biggest fear is finally making it, and you die.
You die.
And you die.
Okay, let's do, huh?
Yeah.
That's the last
And so
time.
yeah.
And you die?
You know
You
why?
make it?
Because this is a hard game. No matter what you do, it's acting, whatever, entertainment.
But
no
now
matter
you
what
mean literally die?
No, literally die. Literally die. You can finally get the way you going, and like Robin Harris. When Robin Harris did Baby's Kids and he did a stand-up special, he couldn't believe that shit was going on, but his health was fucked up and he died in his sleep. Yeah, he had the sleep apnea.
Yeah, he did.
And he died. It's a bunch of motherfuckers that like Sanford and Son. The fucking Fred Fox, man, it took him a long time to get that nigga been old for a long time when he was on.
Yeah, he was on,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
And like the whole five women, they died broke.
Maybe broke, but Sandy's been popping for a minute.
He's popping. But
Now
yeah,
he's talking about when they reach their peak.
when they reach their peak. Yeah, because you know, like,
I don't know, Sammy's popping back with Sinatra.
yeah, he was, but he was still, he had lifestyle because he was keeping up with these niggas. He was keeping up with, he would get money, but he just the way, same way he would get it, he was putting it out. Because he had all them wives.
And he sniffed a lot of coke back then too. Getting high.
All the motherfuckers, they were sniffing coke, they were marrying the wrong women, and I didn't know that. They had 5 wives apiece.
Make it in the wasting it. Make it in the wasting it. You know?
They had 5 wives. All they had multiple wives.
Right.
Children.
Yeah.
Robin, what's the white boy? Robin
Williams.
Robin Williams. You know he died broke? Because he had all them motherfucking crazy bitches he had to pay. And they were robbing him. You know one of the things he said? The worst was worse than being lonely is being around people that make you feel lonely.
And you're around people that don't feel lonely.
Yeah.
Like, you're around somebody.
Yeah. Do you
Not
think they
even
love
real,
you?
Not even real.
Nobody's real. Nobody's real. You know what I'm saying? So when you find your friend inside of this shit, boy, you found a special thing. You know what I'm saying? So I take my time to get to know motherfuckers. I'm learning from my elders' mistakes, and I'm getting my health together. And I'm getting my mind right. I'm in therapy and shit. And I'm just rebuilding myself. So when I make it, I don't die.
So you peak.
Yeah, I don't
You're
die.
not gonna choke. You're not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And niggas is dying like a motherfucker now.
You know?
Yeah.
But you know one thing you said to me the other night when we was out. And I don't know if it's because we was drinking or you just talking regular, but you told me that, yo, ain't too many people do shit for me, man.
No.
That's what you told me. Remember you telling me that?
Yeah.
So when somebody do something for me, I remember that, man, because ain't too many motherfuckers do nothing for me, man.
Yeah.
Remember you telling me that shit? I looked at you, I was deep, because I'm the same way, man.
Yeah,
And I can relate to that, man.
Hey, bro, every time you seen me, how many motherfuckers I was
Me by yourself.
Yeah.
Me by yourself.
Yeah. And look at how we met. Y'all ready for this shit? So, I'm married. And I'm going to have a meeting at this bar one night with this guy, and I bring my wife along. And this guy sitting at the bar, but I don't see him. Because I'm with her and I'm gonna be trying to get this money on the table with this nigga and blah blah blah. And I done got the money on the table and we up here enjoying some drinks and everything is over. And then my wife goes to the bathroom, she don't come back. And I asked my driver, I said, hey, man, where the fuck is such and such at? And he didn't want to tell me. I said, hey man, what the fuck such and such? I'm getting crazy now. Heart beating. And he pointed at the bar. And she was talking to this nigga. And so I go to the bathroom, I walk past them, and she's don't even look over at me. As I'm walking to the bathroom, and I walk out the bathroom, I look at both of them, and I tell them, excuse me, bitch.
Remember me, right?
Yeah, the nigga that you married to, yeah. He's a personal trainer, I'm a personal trainer, and we were talking about personal training.
We was.
It was too long. It was embarrassing.
You was tight too, man.
I was.
I trying to calm him down. I'm trying to tell him we just talk about training.
Now you don't talk about no training with my wife, but he don't know.
I didn't know that was
Oh.
And she don't know proper wife etiquette.
Yo, he was tight too, man.
And so I was like, fuck this nigga, man.
That nigga cursed me out, man.
Yeah,
So who did you introduce you as?
So she introduced me as who I was, but I didn't feel like that.
Right.
It didn't matter. And so we leave. I'm talking to her on the way home, like, look here, bitch, I can't. I want you to know that, right? Yeah, that was very embarrassing, very disrespectful. Like, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't. I'm not him. And they talking on Instagram and shit. And
Hold up, this is so. Hold on.
oh, wait. But he listen. He's having a completely platonic conversation with, but it's still just not.
Yeah, we just talking about some training stuff.
And he unfollows her, and he DMs me and say, "Hey, I just looked you up and see what you do," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, fuck. I blocked this nigga. And next time I see him again, me and her ain't together. It's at a juice bar. And he said, "Hey, what's going on, man? Remember me? Nigga, you know I remember you." I don't want to, but I remember you. It's good to see you. Let me get my juices in my bitch. And I was still healing at the time.
Yeah, he blocked me, man.
Yeah, I blocked you, man. I don't even.
I tried to holler at him.
He was really being a nice guy. His intentions was straight up pure, and he understood the whole situation and what was going on too, and whatnot. And I just had to realize that it didn't have nothing to do with him, and I knew it didn't have nothing to do with him. And even with her, and I'll say this, even though it wasn't I at the time I hated it, and I felt like I was blaming a lot of shit on her. But what it is, she's not a bad person. She's just not good for me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's
just the wrong one. It's the wrong one.
Yeah, you gotta overstand, get out your ego, and understand what the fuck going on. Mm-hmm. And it's just people that just ain't for you. They not bad people. They just ain't for you. They're somebody else.
That's right, though.
You know what I'm saying? And
It's a good person, but it's not for you.
next time I seen him, he came up to me and I was like, okay, I guess we're supposed to be friends for real. We exchanged numbers and I invited him out and whatnot, and we've been brothers ever since.
Exactly.
And it's funny how certain people can make you not like somebody for the wrong that you're really supposed to be liking.
That's right.
If you don't overstand what the fuck going on and take your time. That's why you got to choose your friends wisely and take your time before you call somebody a friend.
Judge.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the reason why every time I see him, I keep approaching him because that wasn't my intentions at all. We were just talking regular. I ain't want him as a man to think that anything different.
But
You know
like
what I'm
you
saying?
said, it was platonic,
And since we got cool, it's my buddy right here.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm cute. I'm in therapy, and so I'm not the same guy I was at the time it was going on and whatnot. I never thought that I would get married before. that wasn't my intention. My intention was to be the Black Hugh Hefner. I want to be in a house with a bunch of women, Jackie's Angels.
And you told Chick that the other night, right? At Red Rooster, right? The white chick, remember?
Oh yeah, the white girl, the old ass white girl. Yeah. She was weird. Yeah. She was tall and fuck.
Tall as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was scary.
That was scary.
Scared the shit out of me.
Oh shit, that shit is funny as hell.
Yeah, she kept on signaling me to buy a drink. Like, no. You bitch look like Hellboy.
She was giving you what she
She was like, so you like Patron, huh? Patron is delicious. Excuse me, bitch. I ain't buying you, no. Get out of here. When people see you with me.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, you fucking up the feng shui.
That shit was funny, man. We had a good time.
You don't go with my outfit.
You don't know.
Jack, tell everybody your links, man. Let them know
Yeah, it's
what's going
at
on
Jack
with you,
Thriller,
man.
man. At Jack Thriller, spelled the right way. On Instagram and Twitter, Young Jack Thriller on Facebook. I gotta update my Facebook. I work for, that's my shit. KeepTheSameEnergy.com. Lunches in 2 weeks. Whatnot is gonna be the hottest new shit. If you follow me on Instagram, y'all see I like the funny stuff. I'm a comic, and the site it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna see some of the baddest chicks and whatnot that's walking around. I just want to put people on, man. You know, modern day Ken Wings, modern day Robert Townsend. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I'm on.
Yeah, you forgot to mention Party and Bullshit.
Party and bullshit, man. Yeah. Party and bullshit. This is 50.com. Like I said, I'm taking meetings right now. I would love to get it on WeTV, or I would love to get it on Love and Hip Hop.
I can see you on that. I can see you on
Yeah,
that.
Me too.
I can see that. I can definitely see you on Love and Hip Hop.
Me too.
Okay, Jack, we want to thank you for coming to the show, man, bro.
Podcast.
Everybody know what podcast show you on, bro.
Shit, let me tell y'all something, man. I don't forgot what it was. It's the Beat 139.
That's right, 139.
It's the Beat 139. 139. No, not that. It ain't 39.
That's right.
It's 139. You got to. What the 139 mean?
That's the block, baby. That's what I'm saying. Harlem.
Harlem, Dave.
There it is.
New York shit.
Yo, thanks for coming to the show, bro.
Man, thank y'all for having me.
Jack Thriller, everybody. You got my man.